More squealing tires and excited fans in our city on the rise. NASCAR preparing for its first Cup Series race in Middle Tennessee in decades, and the demand to be in the stands for the triumphant return is huge. News Channel 5's Chris Davis gives us a preview of the future by taking a look at the past.
For the first time in a decade, the familiar rumble and roar of racing returned to Nashville Superspeedway. This was just a test run.
They want to be back in Nashville.
The real deal, the Ally 400, rolls into Wilson County on June 20th.
I think we're sitting on a gold mine. I really think that bringing NASCAR back to this, the Cup cars back to this racetrack, I think we're going to see an incredible turnout and an incredible race.
But this isn't Music City's first rendezvous with racing, says the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame's executive director.
Going all the way back to the early 1900s when you talk about Fairgrounds Speedway, and a period of time that they hosted the Cup Series from the late 50s to the early 80s.
While the fairgrounds has history, it didn't have a lot of space. So in the early 2000s, the Nashville Superspeedway was built. It has a world-class concrete track and facility. There was just one big problem.
One thing that had always been lacking in terms of just a casual fan was the Cup Series and those names that came along with it.
History won't be repeating itself in June. NASCAR's top drivers will compete in the track's first ever Cup Series race, which already has fans revving their engines.
Racing fans are a rabid bunch, and they're loyal, and they travel.
But it won't just be action out at Nashville Superspeedway. Indy cars like this one will be racing up and down Nashville streets come August. The Fairgrounds Speedway could also make a triumphant return with planned renovations coming around the bend soon, meaning that familiar rumble and roar could one day be as common as hearing music in Music City.
I think that will be the launching point for what I hope will be many, many years of motor racing success right here in Nashville.
Chris Davis, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Chris. The Nashville Superspeedway will host 3 races Father's Day weekend, a Truck Series race on Friday, an Xfinity Series race Saturday, and then the big Cup Series race on Sunday. Tickets to all 3 are still available.